security company, Mediotech, are no longer responding to commands and are running amok all over the world. The International Security Organization, GUN, has begun to investigate the event. Mediotech has not yet issued a formal
Is this the
statement.
meteor that fell last night?
Yeah, the sound of the impact woke me from my sleep, and I found it outside. We'll be at Megalo Station shortly. What should we do, Sonic?
That elevator!
What's up with them?
Are they the ones from the news?
Watch out! Brace yourself!
Sonic!
What's going on? Is this the stone's power?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the brand new Let's Play. Today we'll be playing Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, as I stated on my last video. This game is great, albeit when I was a kid I thought it was better. I mentioned I thought it was better than the first one back in the extra video 2 of Sonic Riders, and I refrained that statement. I did when I was a kid, but I don't anymore. See, Riders just felt more creative to me. And you'll see in a sec that we pick off right after the intro cutscene in Megalo Station, which is the metal city of the game, if you will. This game is... So let's cover the basic fundamentals first. You'll notice straight off the bat, you don't have to hold the jump button at the ramp anymore. It is a timed event. You press the action or / jump button as soon as you get to the ramp, or at the end of the ramp. It's no longer you hold it down, you just press it when it gets there. Also, you'll notice something I did there. That is called the gravity spin, gravity turn. Anyway, I don't have enough time to talk. This is the gravity dive. You shake the Wii remote or press the action button on a GameCube controller to dash forward at the speed of light. Okay, so there are no more of these attacks in the game. So you know how Sonic will go into a spin dash form back in Riders? He does not do that anymore. That is not here unless you grab an item box that allows you to do so. So, yeah. God, there's a lot to cover. You can also, there's no indication to what you can jump off now, unlike the original Riders, so that's always dandy. Alright, so, you'll notice my air meter is not running out of air. So basically what this means is you won't be running on foot at all, even if it depletes completely. That, instead of your air meter, is your gravity meter. The air meter is completely gone. Completely gone. And instead we get a gravity meter that allows us to do these tricks. But don't let it run out, because when you reach a sharp turn, you won't be able to do a gravity turn. So yeah. You'll also notice the gear change mechanic, and basically what that does is, depending on how many rings you have, you can actually level up the system or change your ability completely. For example, the first one is just a speed increase, while the second one allows you to grind on rails, and I believe the third allows you to jump on the big springs that you'll see throughout the courses. Yeah, so Sonic speed type characters have a brand new ability rather than just having one. Actually, no, I think other characters can access that as well. I'm not quite sure. You'll also be able to gravity dive onto walls, and yeah. You'll notice the trains moving along. When you gravity dive, they fall off, and you have to grind on them. See what I do here? A gravity turn, which allows you to latch onto walls at the side. It's a great mechanic. I like it. That's my first I like it in the series. Let's be counted, folks. Another gravity turn. It's actually a really fun mechanic, and I really enjoy it. So I'm actually kind of glad they added something like this. Changed the pace of the game a bit. You know, didn't make it, hey, press a B to win and don't die, don't lose your air. So yeah, that was Megalo Station. Great stage. Anyway, cutscene time.
They don't give a guy a break, huh?
We can't just stand around here.
Right. Whoa!
Guess who?
Amy? What are you doing here?
Fated lovers are always drawn together, silly.
Amy?
Okay, you got me. I was running away from those robots. I was so scared.
Hey!
What's that? The cause of all my troubles. I picked it up and those stupid robots came after me. So that's it. Those things must be after this stone.
I guess that settles it then. The key to solving this mystery is Meteotech.
Hey, Sonic, we got company.
Okay, here we go!
So it seems there's some psycho-looking robots on the loose, and it looks like Sonic and friends have to do something about this little problem. So anyway, we're supposed to be escaping the robots, and we're in a Botanical Kingdom, and we are playing as Tails. Now Tails basically works the same way that he did back in the original Sonic Riders. You'll also notice the starting, how it's similar to Riders, how you can't hit the electricity yet, but you want to get a good startup run. Your speed has been decreased dramatically, so once you start running, you start as a sluggish pace, and then pick up speed. I prefer the original Riders over that part, to be honest, and I completely lose my place in the race because I screwed up because the game just decided, fuck you, no. I also forget about the mechanics for a split second because I've been playing too much of Riders. This stage is very Green Forest-esque from Sonic Adventure 2. Even the layout-wise, it even feels like it. It's a good stage. I wouldn't say it's the best stage. It's fun, but it doesn't quite tick all the boxes for me. Yeah, another one of those jump sequences. The ranking. So basically, the ranking is exactly the same. There is no difference. I don't know if there was anything real different. There's no different ranking. Everything's the same. It's just, I think it's harder to get those ranks. You'll also notice the wind currents from other players while, or CPUs by spinning, when you're spinning around the, when you're turning around a turn. Yeah, that was there in the original Riders, except it's really janky now and it doesn't feel right. You'll maintain the exact same speed. There's no indication to tell you where you can trick, and you have full movement over where you go within the tornado. So yeah, that's something a bit strange. I'm not against it, it's just a little... It seems a little far-fetched. Also with the flying gear, once you unlock it by leveling up your gear to different abilities, you'll be able to fly through, and it turns into this weird hoverboard that Tails apparently needs. If I could give you any advice, gravity dive there. So it gives you a little extra boost, you can get ahead of the competition. Yeah, so the air system works in terms of, see, the current is so weird. the air system stays exactly the same in terms of items. You still can pick up air through item boxes. You can still pick up boost speed shoes, but this time you can pick up weapon like your attack. So you remember Tails could spin his nunchucks in the original nunchuck, his plug. Now Tails can spin them, but only when he hits the item, and he has no control over how long it goes for. It's a weird mechanic. But basically everything's here. You got your character-based ability shortcuts: fly, speed, power, etc. It's pulling a little bit of a dark desert on us here, where it gives you 3 different paths for 3 allocated types. I think that's great. Gives everyone an equal chance. Unlike fucking Green Cave, where fly characters would always win. So yeah. You can still get rings, but you'll be wanting to get... It's a lot more ring-based than Sonic Riders was, because in order to level up the gears, you need rings, of course, and you'll be scavenging for rings. If you're not level 2 by the end of like a lap, then you're fucked, kid. You need to get that level as soon as possible. That's everything revolves around that level. All of the characters' abilities, their acceleration, etc. Anyway, see you next part. Toodles.